Greetings everyone, and Great here for another, Cup Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the top right side as the US player of Dropy, spawning as his teammate as the British forces of micka3772. On the south side as the Wehrmacht player of JennyFromDaBlock, and as the Panzer Elite player we have LordDaChilla. His name is Dropy. Also got the pair of pioneers going forward, Wehrmacht's quarters, nothing too crazy. We've got more Panzer Grenadiers, I'm assuming that's Panzer Grenadiers, which is pretty common. Barracks, not support weapons center. And the only build order that could be relatively variable is probably the British forces, so let's keep him selected for the time being. Got Lieutenant Infantry Section into pack up, it's pretty common. And he's probably going to plant himself in the center munitions point here. It's either here or here is usually where people plant themselves.
Good old Winston should be happy with that one. Area secure, no contact.
The area is secure. I don't see any sign of Jerry.
Jeep has been deployed on out. We've got the Kentgrad rolling around. And Volks Grenadiers and Pioneers making their way forward. He's not going for an early MG42. Probably may go at one after this point. Scope rifles, we captured that fuel point. Jeep is on the flanks, and we've got the Jeep now pursuing the Kentgrad, the first engagement of the game. We got a Jeep trying to gun down an unarmed transport. Lieutenant and engineers from his teammate are advancing, trying to pursue the Kentgrad. Got two Panzer Grenadiers here. That's like a great spot for the lieutenant, so it looks like the lieutenant's going to capture the northern fuel point. Not in fact that he can't support or inspire US troops. They think differently. We're very different from the Brits. Sandbags been pointed out. That's not trying to ghost sandbags to prevent movement of the Jeep. That's literally him trying to build sandbags next to his Jeep.
We're losing a strategic location.
And it's going to take time to repair up the Jeep while in combat there. And that's why you build sandbags. Provide cover for repairs.
Target secure. Watch for Hans, gents.
Over here we've got a lot of Volks Grenadiers, Pioneers laying down some tank traps, as well as a good amount of wire there. He has wired off and tank trapped this section. Need some more tank traps here. And are they stuck there? Yep, they're... Or maybe not, they're building. Not sure if they could be stuck there. More wire going down. A lot of wire being put out by both the Wehrmacht and US player. Going out some more sandbags there so we can repair up the Jeep while in combat. But that'll be useful for the riflemen either way. 3 squads of Panzer Grenadiers are behind that bit of heavy cover there. But right now, this fuel point is not in sector for the Axis players. In fact, the scope rifles pushed all the way over here, outside the Panzer Elite's base. Volks Grenadiers are behind some heavy cover there, very nice. If that sector is secured, these guys will not move at full pace because that sector is still out of supply.
Infantry closing in on us.
Volks Grenadiers to be inside this building here, that'd be a good building to fight from. It's a bit of a weird, chaotic combat, because this map, you got the forces going over here. Riflemen and Jeep. Jeep is mostly getting focused down there. You should be hitting the rifleman squads. It's been doing a good job keeping that thing repaired up while in combat. So overall, great engagement there by the US player. The riflemen just getting free damage right there. They have not been... They've been hit a couple times, but that's about it. Now they're being focused down. Volks Grenadiers do force back those intersections. At this point, we'll be captured now, which will actually get this sector in supply, but it will be all for nothing.
The German target has been destroyed.
Nope. German target's been destroyed. Could be, could be the Kentgrad. I don't see the Kentgrad alive anymore on the map. And these flamers get some great damage there, and they need a full retreat there. Wipes out one squad there. They do fall back now. And he's going to have a very, very long retreat path because of all that wire deployed out by the US player. Now let's get a squad wipe there. And, oh, all three of those squads go down. That's not good for the Panzer League player. Maybe now he can actually go for Luftwaffe ground forces and get out Fallschirmjägers as replacements. Wehrmacht sniper inside the house. Jeep inside coming in for as well. Does find the other sniper as well. The Volksgrenadiers here need support. Does do a full retreat right there, trying to keep these snipers alive.
Supply lines are broken. We have a territory cut off from supply.
Riflemen advancing. Yep, these pioneers are trapped there, just as I figured. Now, tank trap does get destroyed out. This pioneer will be next. Two snipers are advancing. They will run to a jeep, that's just not good for the snipers. Overall, the allies have great field control, but this map is... Oh, there goes jeep. Have you ever heard the term of border gore? That's basically been this mini-map so far, this entire game. This pioneer will get wiped out.
Enemy unit has been knocked out.
Rifleman squad is falling on back. Snipers are advancing. 2-2s are making their way forward as well. Referring. I'm not going to go into that.
Section here, sir.
Munitions point's being captured up, so is this munitions point as well.
Rifles here, sir.
Now we do have the field support truck deployed. And it's got the fuel point being captured up as well. Intersections start making their way forward. Volksgrenadiers are... We get inside that garrison. They will get inside that garrison. Hitting that Brent squad will be quite ideal. Sniper hits the Brent squad as well. And these guys will likely be forced back relatively soon. And those guys do fall back.
We've secured the fuel depot, awaiting further orders. Section is ready. What do you want?
Sounds like they secure the fuel depot.
CP setting up. Won't take a moment.
And now the infantry support truck going on down. We do got a infantry station, casualty clearing station being deployed on out to cover not only heal its forces, but also recover some casualties. Riflemen, however, getting hit severely by the 2-2. We have another 2-2 being deployed on out, trying to help support his teammate. Volksgrenadiers are outside the trench. They should be inside the trench. That's how trenches work. It does actually cut that wire there as well. It does fall back, perhaps a little bit too early. Could have ran through, but I suppose with the 2-2s in the region, that would do quite a bit of damage.
Ready for action, Captain.
Big blob intersections are advancing. Maybe Blitzkrieg could be a good option to bring in. A couple of Sioux shots can help really soften up those blobs. Snipers do find a couple kills there. And now we've got some rifle grenades. We got straight up units here. We got the Bren guns, scope rifles, rifle grenades, and unupgraded. Officer receiving quite a bit of hit there, just using not itself not being retreated back. Let's get the casualty clearing station for healing now. Rifle grenades are and P.S. are firing on forward. That's going blitz away for that one. Receiving a bit of hits. Sort of having a bit of poor control there.
We are losing an ammo point.
Still poor control, but luckily they're facing through each other now. And this Bofors replacement is actually a good item to prevent those 2-2s from advancing. I agree with that. And if somebody gets inside the garrison as well, we can start nailing the garrison. What is the Panzer League player even deploying? Let's switch over to the Panzer League player. He has 1,000 manpower. That would make sense if he's going for Panthers, but he only has one. He has 2 structures for that. May not even be any research. He should be getting out. He should really deploy out Luftwaffe ground forces to get out some Fallschirmjägers, since he needs replacement Panzer Grenadiers.
Ready for orders. Ready to roll, personnel.
A lot of intersections making the way forward. We do have, of course, a lieutenant to support them as well, and a U.S. sniper coming in. The breach has been cleaned on up, but there is still an opening there for capturing the point itself. 3 Wehrmacht snipers, 2 Volksgrenadiers. The Volksgrenadiers should just get inside these trenches to hold the line. The 2's advancing as well. This point is being hit. I think since his teammate still has it won't cut off anything, so it's only cutting off the person, which he can just rely on his teammate. Looks like an off-map parachute nailed one of the snipers. There goes the Volksgrenadiers as well.
Base is under enemy fire.
Testing out 1 and 222s there, very nice. And now the STG squad is getting ripped apart. Yeah, he's not a very good player, is he? Mortar half-track trying to hit these riflemen, but I think he's doing more friendly fire than good. $1,700 manpower. Everybody wish they had that, so they couldn't spend it. And this observation post will go down, likely to the mortar half-track. I know that was a decent hit there, but the rifleman should be able to finish it off. I'm not sure what actually rained on in. Looks like we got an M2 barraging on in. Gets a kill there on that structure. Camp Graph Center is also deployed out as well. And that is a very, very big blob of units. Switch over to the Panzer Elite or Wehrmacht player. And the Panzer Elite player casts in GG. Bofors could be deployed on out, which is, of course, effective for his opponent's current composition. And, yep, the Wehrmacht player's back out of the game. That's game.
We are losing ground.
And that's in the replay. This is Anna Great saying thank you for watching, and on the next replay.